Hello everyone, this is Kina from MKO Studios. I wanted to thank everyone for all their videos that they put online, that they put in the groups, because it's helping me to learn. I worked today on leveling. I was making sure that my canvases were completely even. A lot of my paints have been too thin, so I think I'm finally starting to feel the consistency that I need for the paint. So that's making me very happy. So today I'm going to try the swipe technique with my acrylic paints. What I'm using today, I learned that for my pouring medium I could make it. So what I made it out of was glue all 60%. I did use distilled water 30%. And 10% I used with my Floetrol. I got this Floetrol at Lowe's for like $15. Cheaper than online. My white that I'm using today is Flow Acrylic. They're white, basic. I mixed my paints and my pouring medium with this white to get it to the consistency I needed. Basically, I tried to eyeball one-on-one. I don't have a measuring scale yet. I'm also using Artist Loft, and this is Phthalo Blue. The rest of my paints came from a set from Sam's Club my husband bought. They're Art Skills Premium Acrylic Paint. This is Seafoam. I'm also using Sunset. I'm using Sapphire. I'm using Sand. And I'm using Sky Blue. So I want it to look kind of beachy, if I can get it that way, like a beachy scene. Colors, so I'm just guessing at my colors and what I need. So here we go. I'm going to start with my white paint across. We'll get that across the top. I just guessed at how much I need. I still don't know how to figure that up. I know how to figure out full canvas, but as far as figuring out how much paints I need, I don't know how to do that yet. So if anybody's got any suggestions, I'd be glad to know how you figure out how much of each individual paint you need. This is a Seafoam Green. Or I'm sorry, just Seafoam. Sunset. Next is the Sapphire. Next is the Sand. And then we have the Sky Blue. I'm going to repeat those colors without the white. Okay, now I'm going to spritz my paper towel with some water. Get it damp. Now I'm going to start with this one side here, see what we get as we pull down. Whoops. I'm new at this. Now I'm going to spritz my second paper towel. See what we get from this side. Oh, that one looks a little better. Maybe I should try this side again over here. What a rag I got. I don't have as much white there. Okay. So I've seen people trying over and over and over and over. So I'm going to try to put a little more white up here. And we may just try this side again. Spritz my paper towel. I'm gonna let this sit there a minute. I'm gonna try the heat gun to pop some bubbles, may bring out some cells. I don't have a torch. I don't know what kind to order. I've looked at different kinds. If y'all will, let me know what kind of torch that you use, what kind of canister you get to go and buy with, you know, that you get to buy and go with it. I'd like to know. That's another thing. I didn't know which canisters to buy. It looks like I see a lot more people using blow torches, or the blowtorch, the small torches to get their bubbles out and heat up their cells. Let me know your preference. You see, this heat gun didn't get all those cells out. So I'm going to try to pop those, the bubbles. I'm just going to pop a couple of these. That's the problem I have with heat gun. It doesn't always get the bubbles out. All right, I'm going to tilt it just a little bit. I've got the top and the bottom covered. Need to get my sides covered. I'm not good at tilting. I'm learning more and more about tilting. And I want to try to keep my straight lines if I can, because I really like that. All right. Let's tilt this way. I did see a lady on one video. I've been watching tons of videos, y'all. You'll just take her finger as it comes down and kind of coat the sides here. That way you're not losing so much of your cells. And also scrape here. Put some on here. That didn't look as good as I thought it would. So I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more to come over the side. Give me some ideas on tilting. I get impatient. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I just want the side covered. And there we've got it. Let's see if I can bring some of that back now. Oh, I like some of the colors we have in here. This side over here is pretty covered. I'm learning as I tilt to kind of let y'all see what I'm doing too. So I turn the canvas so you can kind of see. I've lost some of my color up here on the top left, so I'm gonna stretch some of this out. Pour a little bit more white to get it to flow. There we go. I'm learning to be patient with my tilting. Slow it down a little bit, not just going fast all the time. I'm surprised with my cells. These are the most cells I've got out of any painting that I've tried. And I think it was largely due to the mixture that I saw on a video last night with the Glue-All, the water, and the Floetrol. I've just been using Floetrol and water. So I think this has really, really helped out my cells. Come on. All right, my sides are all covered. I'm not sure that I like this top corner. If you can see up here, that spot of green. But I think what I can do is just pour some white over that. About out of my white. My leftover paints, I've got a 6x8 that I did not like what I did. It's dried now. I'm going to kind of, I don't know, do something on that. Practice, try to do something. Okay, I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer. You can see some of the cells. See what I've got here. I'm very, very happy with this. This is probably one of my best paintings I've ever done. I'm so excited because I'm learning. So when you do something that really turns out awesome, it's just so exciting. Oh, look at those pretty colors and those cells. I really do like it. Thank you for watching, guys, and let me know what you think. Any ideas, any suggestions, I'm very open to them. And until next time, have a good week.